Today we're going to talk about how to not be replaced by AI.
AI. But it's not hardware that has white-collar workers concerned. It's rapidly advancing software, since artificial intelligence is doing a lot more than finishing emails.
AI can't replace everyone if you're a creative. The angle I'm coming with from here is my background as a creative and how using AI tools, I found a huge lack of capabilities to be able to replace what a professional creative would be doing. So let's dive in. Now, the first step is to understand where you excel at. As a creative, when you're creating something, for example, like a graphic design, there's many different aspects of that graphic design that just can't be translated into a word prompt. Of course, the AI could help bypassing a lot of the redundancy, but it's not gonna be able to generate the entire ad for you. What I mean by this is that there's many different parts of that ad that go together to make the design of that ad good, like the word choice, the amounts of words, how thick the line is, the kerning in the word, the borders around it, the art, how thick the art is, the colors that are highlighting that art, the colors that are highlighting that font, and there's so much more. And as a professional creative that's working with those things, AI is only going to help you to set those up. So if you're trying to create an image, maybe AI is going to be able to help you create an image so that you can use in this certain design piece that you're making. But also that AI image might also not be 100% the perfect fit for what you're trying to make. That also caused the need for a professional artist, because the AI might be able to generate something that is similar to what you need. But if it's a massive campaign, it's like a 6-figure campaign running tens of thousands of dollars every week, they're not going to waste all that money just to save like $20, $30 to use AI instead of a real artist. And I'm only saying $20, $30 because Midjourney and all those text-to-image generators are $20, $30, but real artists can go from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars, and sometimes even more. I remember working with a content marketing agency that was working with our company back in the day, and they were quoting us $250,000 to do the creative and a couple other branding aspects. So it can really range a lot. If you're doing a big campaign, a lot of times companies would rather have creatives that understand the industry than an AI that's gonna bypass a lot of things. But of course, using AI is great for startup and smaller companies because the budget is small and you're able to test the concepts. Now, the second thing is learning which part of your process could be improved by AI.
AI is not going to take your jobs. The person who uses AI is going to take your job. Do you guys agree with that? Okay. So use AI as fast as you can so that you could stay gainfully employed.
AI, the main part of it, like I always mention, is to augment intelligence, to augment yourself. So the question that you need to ask yourself is, what am I doing that is redundant and that is taking up a lot of my energy and my time, where I could use this energy and time to be more efficient? For example, sitting down and cutting out all the little gaps in me speaking is a big waste of time. But if I have an AI tool that could analyze all of my speech and my talking and know where there's gaps, like where I stop talking for a few seconds as I'm thinking and gathering my thoughts, and it deletes that segment, and it keeps doing that. But that's also just a very small example. AI can also help list out ideas, but it has to be based on the fact that you know what these ideas that you want. For example, if you're coming up with a topic talking about, if I want to work with unfulfilled creatives, what kind of benefits would they like to see? So then I prompted that into ChatGPT, Claude probably works too, and then I asked about different benefits that these type of professionals might want to see. So I myself understood the need that I needed, and then I asked ChatGPT to give me ideas. The way that a lot of people use AI wrong, and they think AI is going to replace us humans, is that they think AI will do every single part of that step for us. But we need to be able to do the main important foundational steps and then have AI potentially expand our ideas and let us think about things that we hadn't considered before. And then the third part is to understand implementation. Understand which AI tools would help with what and when to use it. There are so many different AI tools to be used that the best way to leverage all of these AI tools' abilities and the best way to get the most out of them is to know where to use each individual ones and then put them together, and then now you have this whole package of what AI tools to use. And then this comes down to understanding your process, because as a creative, you need to have a process. So for example, these videos that I'm making, there's a structure to all these videos. And then as you're working with AI tools, for example, I have a tool that would cut out the gaps. I have tools that make the images for the thumbnail that you're gonna see. And then I have tools that would potentially provide animations or B-roll or even ideas to supplement what I'm trying to teach and explain. So as a creative professional, you need to understand the process of how all of this goes together. And it goes the same too with somebody that is a content writer or someone that's working with advertising, copywriting. Knowing your process and building that foundation and then implementing AI into that is how you're not going to be replaced, because if you're doing that, AI coming in, it augments who you are. So potentially your knowledge as one person can now become 5-person, because you're saving so much time, so much energy, and you're using that energy, that same amount of energy, to create more impactful media. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow along, leave a comment, and I do have classes, courses that teach the whole rundown of how to use AI. I'll link all of those below, and I'll see you in the next video.